At the back of the eye, there is an area called the macula. It's about the size of a grain of rice, and light is focused here to allow for detailed vision. Light is converted to electrical signals by photoreceptor cells. The death of photoreceptors is irreversible. When photoreceptors in the macula die, it causes age-related macular degeneration, or AMD. Photoreceptors are looked after by a carpet of cells called the retinal pigment epithelium. Each cell is responsible for nearly 200 photoreceptors. They support them and remove waste products.
Age-related macular degeneration, or AMD, is the biggest cause of irreversible blindness amongst adults in the UK and in other developed countries. In the UK, there are about 700,000 AMD patients, with 1/3 of adults over 75 having some form of the condition. Currently, there are no effective cures for AMD. AMD is caused by genetic as well as lifestyle risk factors. Lifestyle choices such as smoking can also increase risk. Another contributor to AMD is our diet. A healthy, balanced diet, such as a Mediterranean or an Oriental style diet, can lower the risk of developing AMD even if you carry risk genes. On the other hand, a Western style diet can increase the chances of developing AMD by up to 60%. The intake of unhealthy foods triggers retinal lipid imbalances, causing the buildup of cholesterol and other fats. The RPE layer is most affected alongside nearby tissues such as photoreceptor cells. The buildup of lipid protein deposits under the RPE, called drusen, and their appearance in the macula is the first clinical indicator of AMD. Unstable molecules, called free radicals, can also be generated by an unhealthy diet which cause damage to DNA. In turn, this can increase your risk for inflammation in the tissues of the retina. Free radicals, chronic low-level inflammation, and other pathogenic events cause RPE damage and eventual death of these cells, threatening survival of overlying photoreceptors. It is the loss of these overlying photoreceptors which cause the loss of central vision characteristic in AMD. A balanced diet, particularly those containing carotenoids, can offer a measure of protection from these damaging events. Carotenoids are pigments which produce the bright yellow, red, and orange colours seen in plants, vegetables, and fruits. Specific carotenoids called lutein and zeaxanthin can absorb potentially harmful blue light and provide protection from free radical damage to proteins and DNA in cells. Carotenoids have been shown to have anti-inflammatory properties in the retina. Some evidence shows that the intake of more carotenoids is linked with lower risk of AMD. Carotenoids accumulate in the macula but need regular replenishment, as carotenoids can only be obtained from our food. A balanced diet is therefore important to maintain good vision as we age. Leafy green vegetables such as spinach and kale, as well as plant foods with yellow pigment containing high levels of carotenoids. The presence of fats helps the intake of carotenoids. For this reason, it has been suggested that light frying of vegetables may increase the availability of their carotenoids. Certain vitamin supplements may be beneficial to AMD patients. We recommend consulting an eye care professional for advice on these. We do not yet fully understand how different types of diet can affect the retina at the cellular and tissue levels. These are important questions, as a healthier diet can offset developing AMD, even in patients who carry risk genes. Scientists at the University of Southampton are carrying out research to understand these questions, so better nutritional advice can be offered to AMD patients in the future.